For every human being, there is a life. To live the life, you need a power behind your life, the supreme power, that we call it as a God. We are in need of supreme power because we have to survive with peace. We have to live with peace. We have to live with our comfort zone. If I am stuck in some situation, if I am falling into difficulties, definitely I am in the need of God's help. So only when the character is good, your mind is nearer to the God, you definitely have the help from your God. Or I will be suffering even more what I am living now. So all the senses, what we see, what we hear, what we collected from the knowledge, what we stored in our mind should be erased then and there. The materials should used and throw it, and not to keep it to my mind as a closer one. Any material it may be, especially the money. Now I am start believing in the money. I am gaining, I am earning, my income is becoming more, I am saving more, my money become my support, and I thought it will help me in my future. But God says definitely that is a paper. Your money, your wealth, your home, your family, your asset, everything will be destroyed at one day. Then you will understand who the God is. Why we should not believe this? At that point we will believe. Before that situation comes, before my worst situation happens, I should turn to God now to protect me from the hell of life. I am forcing others to fulfill my willing and wishes. Definitely, forcing is not the life of humans. I should not force others, and others should not force me regarding whatever it may be. I am not ready to force my child to do this. You should become like this. No, it's not in my hand. It's not in your child's hand. It's not in your teachers or your institution's hand. It is all in the God's hand, who created and made him as a complete human being, and also kept the soul and mind inside him to believe completely on the God. So we have to believe in God, and also should guide others to believe in the path of God. Other than that, there is nothing to say to human beings. If you are talking or you are exchanging your words which is unwanted, please stop it and turn to your God message which is kept in your soul. I don't know how the soul is. I can't imagine, or I can't even draw how the soul could be, but it is in an unseen form. Only that I know about my soul. There is something inside me and also it is not something, it is a supreme power's guidance in the form of soul. But most of the people thinking it is something happening to my life, something is disturbing me. The disturbing when you are wrong, that is the conscience. When I am in wrong path, my conscience will guide me, you are in wrong. This is not your right path, definitely you will suffer. The suffering first comes in the form of sad and depression. A feel of hell, that is the initial stage of suffer. A part of fire you will taste, and the essence of that hell life you will sense in your mind before the problem gets to the extreme end. Now it is very very smaller and the initial stage. Now I am not turning to the God, and your problem is going to the next level and becoming more and also getting complicated. I don't know how to solve it, I don't know how to come out of it. Then you will call the God, oh God, please help me. If the God helps you, you may sense it only when you realize Him by the mindful prayer. I am closing my eyes and I am sensing the God in my inside. Oh God, please protect me. I don't know what to do. That is the situation of human being from the birth till the death. When I grow up, I am thinking I can earn and I can live my life. I know about the life, but that's not your life. And you are learning from others and taking role models and also following some personalities in your life, but it won't help you in your life. That we will realize at one moment. So far we have realized, now also we are realizing. Even though we realize we are not ready to believe God even deeper, we should believe and believe more than the more, and we should not go down in the way of God. The life should be ascending. How far I put in test, I have to grow, I have to be move forward to the God, and I should not fall in the pit. So no one here to create problems for you, but you are making your own problems by disbelieving the God. So now the God is guiding you. Please believe in me. That's why the guidance. Who are in the straight path, the God knows and He guides. And He gives more clarification for the people who are believing up to the level what they know. And also I am ready to believe, accept the God, and I am ready to accept the truth. Now God is guiding you and making the people who are believing in the God closer, and they are the family in this society. Actually, the believers are one family. That is the real family. But in the present life now, what is happening? I don't like father because he is making me trouble to do something what he thinks. At the same time, child is father not likes the child because he does not like what the child does. The conflict between the parents, children, between the husband and wife, between the your sister and brother, and here the problem is kept as constant till you are not believing in your God side. When I am start believing God more than my family members, more than me, more than my effort, more than my parents, more than the earning of the parents. I am believing in my income of the parents, but now I am believing in the ability of the God who created me. From here, the life begins. Your clarity begins, and the strength of the clarity is becoming more powerful. So which part I am clarified, I am okay, but which is not clarified to me, I have to be patient. I have to wait till the moment where I am to be clarified. If only God wishes, you will be get clarified, or we have to be seek His guidance and ask for His entire life guiding support. Only this we can do. Up to I am understood, I am living my life. That's enough for you while living in this earth. This is some relaxation to your life, a small relief from the God. So He is not too strict. If He is too strict in the above the human being, if He is too strict, definitely your life will become more worse and you will be caught on very soon from your birth. In the age of 20, 17, we don't know. Definitely at that stages we are misguided and misleaded our life in that particular ages, 15 to 25. Between that is the turning point of everyone's life, because the maturity level is growing. Where your teenage finishes and you are coming to a maturity point, there you have a sense of taking decision how my life should be. The decision is whether I am in good path or in wrong path, whether I am believing in goodness or evilness, whether I am doing right or wrong. There I need some clarification. The decisions are already made by the God. Here what I am deciding is just a factor of temporary one. It's not permanent also. God already given peace into you, but I am out of it because of my loss of mental ability in thinking about the God. So, not focusing outside, from here after we are focusing towards inside of our mind. Within me the God is speaking. Then where should I go? Where I want to go, and where should I live? I have to live in my mind, definitely. Just think of it. Ask questions to yourself. Where is the peace and how you can observe the peace? Where you can observe the peace of mind? Where? Only inside me, within me. You can't search outside, because the peace is in such a powerful form, it is kept inside me, and I am trying to look and seeking out of my circle. I came out of my mind. I am absence of focusing on the supreme power. So when I am not focus on the supreme power, automatically the God is watching you now. He is trying to observe towards himself, but I am not willing because of my worldly addiction. There is no particular parameter to prayer. There is no measuring device between you and God how the relationship is. No one here to calculate the relationship between the human being and the God, but only the God knows about you, because what I did so far is registered in a book in his hand. It is now available with him. Each and every human being from the time of created, what and all they did, it is registered. According to that, my life is now happening. So far I did. According to that, now my life is I am living. Likewise, from now, what I am doing, what I am believing, whether I seek forgiveness or not, whether I am not believing in the God or I am the believer of the God, respectively, your life will be happening in your future. Without your acceptance, without your understanding of the God, you can't reach him. Whether I don't know how to live, whether I don't know what to do, I don't know who the God, I don't know the power of God, but I know one thing, the God is one. He is present. And now I also living. Then what is the next moment? What is going to happen? I am fearing about that, fearing about the next moment, but now I am realizing that God is with me, so I am handovering all the responsibilities which I taken. I am going to give it to the God from now, because He knows about the universe. He knows about the earth, what is inside that, and what is in the outer, and what is in the heavens and the skies, where the human knowledge cannot reach the knowledge, where the human knowledge is not touched in the sky, there the God is known of everything. I know only about the stars, sky, it's raining, and there is moon. We are trying to land in the moon. Technologically developing country are trying to occupy the space in the moon, and now they are trying to reach the other planets. They are leaving Earth and moving to the other planets, but so far they did nothing. In future also they can't do nothing, because the earth is created for human being by the God. I am seeing sun. If I go near to the sun, definitely I will be I will become ash and dust. So much of heat and temperature, no one can reach near the sun. But who is functioning the sun? Who is functioning the moon? Who is holding the earth in the air? There is no support. Without the pillar, he raised the earth and the heavens and the skies. Between these limits, it is the God created in such a manner. He knows how to control and program the entire universe. It's a programmable one. The programming power is with the God. We know to breathe, we know to eat, we know to drink, we know to live. Only when I have air, I can breathe it. Only if I have water, I can drink it. If both is not created, what will I do now? If the essential is not created, then how can I live? So now we are in the essence of guidance from the God. Truly, this is the message that you can't live, I will make you to live. So who believe in your God who created you. The none but him. This is the meaning of the God. The none but him means only I am called God when I lost the ability to live the life. When I lost my patience and I lost my everything, I don't have knowledge to live. My education did not support my people who did not support my society who believed. I thought they will help me. They also not supported. My relatives who they also cannot support me because all are human beings. So one thing we must understand, one human being will not support the other for their entire life from birth to death. So who is coming with me is the God. Who is coming with my life throughout the entire career? Definitely the God. We know very well. When we say my life is with the God is supporting and tilting my mind towards the descending to the ascending form. But all are happening in the unseen. So when I say my life career, when I say my ambition, when I say my talent, when I say my efforts, when I say my knowledge, it won't help me because who giving you life, only he can give you the thing from what he wishes and not from me. And I am not also cannot obtain it. I cannot grab it. The grabbing is stealing. The grabbing is I am without the permission of others, I am doing something. I am taking the property of others. This is also a way of living, but this cannot be the truth. And also in this life you will be earning more sins. When I am occupying others' property without their permission or by forcing them, by compelling, I am occupying the property and I am becoming the rich. and I am showing my power, the rowdyism with the goons. I am living by thinking that I am the king of my living place. But you will be collecting your sins more and more. Finally, you will come to know at your end of your life who the real king, who the God is. The most of the people thinking that they are the ruler of these places. In every places there will be a person who thinking that they only can live a better life than other. For showing others and showcasing others, they will be living. This is not the life which is God given, and this is not the life of your world. In this world, I am not showing others, but I am showing my truthful to the God. The life is only within you and God, and not between your human being. If you want to help them, do it or keep quiet. Don't force others, or don't be forced by others. Both are not accepted by the God, not allowed. If a man want to marry a woman, they are doing some force. By forcing they are marrying. So that life will definitely will come to an end very shortly, because the life which is created by the God, He only should show for whom to who is the perfect match, your life partner, only the God knows. And also, if forcing a child to become, you have to become a engineer, you have to become a doctor, you have to become a collector, you want to become a police officer. When you say these things, then what is the purpose of God? So what will an engineer do? He will earn money. What will doctor do? Doctor will earn money by medicine. Engineer will earn money by material. All the profession is only to earn money, not to save the life, and they can't give the peace to the mind. Which engineer can give birth to a human being? How they know the mind, and what is the knowledge about the mind they have? Which doctor knows the mind of the human being? The doctor itself don't know about the mind. Their education does not teach us about the mind. Every education of this world doesn't have clear clarification about the mind, because it is a unseen, it is a unknown, it is a very secretly protected by the God. It's privacy. It is in God's power. No one can touch it, or no one can imagine to reach the form of mind and to control it. It impossible to the human being. Which is not impossible to me, definitely it's possible to the God, and only God can guide me to live the life of me and others. If I want to help others, I want to help by sense, by guiding through the mind. The only help which is benefits them is guiding towards the God. If I give money, it is also help, but only a temporary one. They will spend it and again they will come to me for the money. And it will be repeated and no end by material. So helping is not showing to others, it is secretly done between you and the second person who are engaged in that particular matter. Now I have to become more careful and aware and be more alert. How far we alert, it is good for us. We may travel outside, we may come to home, we can go anywhere regarding our basis of the needs. We don't know what will happen at any time. So, all time I am obeying to the God and seeking help from the God and believing that God will guide me, God will give my needs. From now, what I am got from the God, I am not satisfied with that. That is most important. If you are satisfied with what you have, then you are not in the way of God, because what you have is only material, what you have is only money. But the peace, I should seek for that. If there is no peace, but I have so much of money, all my needs, I having houses, costly house, I have costly vehicle, I have everything branded, I have earnings, I have very good income, I have my savings, I have gold. But if you not having peace in your mind, then there is no purpose of life. Who need peace? They will understand this. Others will not. They no need of God also. For them, we are not caretakers over them and we are not responsibility for the others who are not disbelieving. Let the God judge them regarding their matters. That is up to them and the God. Even my family members, I can't judge continuously and repeatedly. I can guide up to what I understood and what I lived, without knowing my anything about the God. Without I am living, I should not explain to others. I should not guide others. So far what we heard is not an unexperienced from me. If I am not experienced, these words will not be enter in your mind, and there will be no connectivity between the truth and the mind. If only I am experienced, I can guide others. If I am not experienced, then I should not talk about that particular thing. But these things, what I am experienced and what I am lived, which I am lived, I have to share it. What I lived so far, I am sharing now, and which I know up to my level, I can guide others. Definitely, God is allowed. But which is not I am lived, which is not at all, I don't know. if I am saying to someone God is hating about that matter, and you will be becoming very cheaper in the God's point of view. Whenever we speak, we should speak the truth, and we should speak from what we have did and what we are doing currently. So that sense is enough, that thinking, that thought, I should speak through that thought is enough. Automatically your life will be in a peaceful manner. God needs only your thoughts, not you have to do it. No. My first stage for any action is my thoughts. Thoughts are changing into action. My thoughts is functioning my body. All my activities I do, it starts from the mind, from the belief. So from now, I am believing in the God, the Creator, who is creating and will create from the deepest of the mind. That all believe in the God and the godliness, and He is sufficient for our entire life. If the God wish, definitely the God is watching now. If He wishes, we discuss more about Him and His qualities, and we can live a peaceful life by His blessings.